So, I know I'm not the only neurodivergent person who does this, but I tend to I don't know if workshop is exactly the word. Rehearse? Practice. If I got a thing that I know I'm gonna need to say, or like a conversation that I'm gonna need to have, I end up yeah, rehearse I think is the right word. Rehearse it a lot. Um, and as I'm watching Twitch run a double ad break, so thanks for that, Twitch. I'll just keep talking about how I do verbal stuff, because that seems weirdly meta considering, and now I have more time to do it. Anyway, the point is, um, hell of a week, hey everybody. Um, kind of a lot's happened. It should say a lot about how my week went that last Tuesday's election came in a very close third on the list of stuff that I was immediately worried about. That's right, Jasmine. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to go into any details. Hopefully, y'all understand. But shit's bad, hey? Cat's good. But, yeah, it's been a rough week. I know I'm not alone in that. On both a wide axis and just in the local group. The animals do make things a bit brighter. Yes, I agree. I think I'd mentioned either a stream or two ago that I think Jasmine is particularly sensitive to to when I'm feeling stressed. So this has also, I think, been a pretty rough week for her. Hi, sweetheart. I know there's a controller in the way. I know. There we go. I help. Yeah, you are very good. It's true. So, as I said, without getting into the details of it, it's been not great. But I don't know that I have a second thing on that. I'm kind of refusing to give into doomerism again on both a wide angle and a local lens. The stuff that's hitting is stuff that's not hitting me directly.
Do not let it do that.
The purpose of fascism is to exhaust you. Do not let it. I tell you though, that actually kind of puts me in mind of yeah, the news hit last Tuesday on the election thing at least, and boy, my reaction was really just to be tired. But yeah, I mean, we keep going. But you're gonna go do some woodwork about it. That seems honestly, yeah. I'm gonna do some art about it because I think that's kind of the segue I was slowly working my way up to. And then we had a cat. But yeah, I've kind of been limiting a lot of my online time for obvious reasons this week, outside of very specific one-to-one vectors, but in terms of broader social media, because there's not a lot of upside of just getting real with it for a second. Watching a lot of people trying to do forensics on the larger situation, and it's if you're not giving me ways to help, then I am not finding value in this right now. And maybe that's rough of me, but I don't have a lot of buffer at the moment, and so I was talking actually with my friend Hex about this morning, where it's like there's only so much gloom and doom I can take before I'm like, all right, I'm out. I need to save this energy for helping, and this ain't it. So that's kind of what this is. That's there was probably a moment somewhere in the last several days where I'm like, maybe I just won't stream Monday. But I realized actually several years ago, in the height of the pandemic, that streaming is a rejuvenative activity for me. Whether it's the sharing of games like this with y'all, or if it's just the experience of games like this. Some of that is just the games that I tend to play or to pick for stream, are themselves cathartic in a variety of ways. When I picked this pair of games for our latest season, Riven and Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, I didn't I picked them because haha, fun puzzle game. I didn't expect extremely prescient current commentary, but here we are. You know, and then suddenly Gen, and then suddenly Renzo. Whoops. So maybe it says more about the timelessness of the messages involved. Maybe it says more about art. And this whole game, this Lorelei and Laser Eyes in particular, with its whole conversation about art on just a meta level, that part is in particular timeless, and how the art itself kind of endures despite rich dickbags like Renzo. So I'm taking and clawing the hope back from that. I'm talking about all of this here in the pre-stream, in the before time, in the preamble. Not because I want this to be like a cone of silence space. Not because I want us to like, okay, that's it. We're done talking about that now. We have a stop command for a reason, which I should probably bring up because we haven't had to use it very often. But we have this lovely command. So, you know, if we ever start going down a particular spiraling on something, especially right now, but honestly, any time of year, anytime in any climate, if we start talking about something that makes somebody uncomfortable, feel free to use that command. Anybody has access to that one. But that also, because that command exists, feel free to talk about it. Part of this being a place that I want everybody to feel welcome is that I also want people to feel welcome to vent their feelings about the shit that's going on right now. Whatever the fuck Twitch considers its terms and or conditions to me. So I'm getting this out of my system at the moment, and also remembering to get cat cam on because Jasmine is reminding me. There she is. I'm getting all of this out of my system now because it is the kind of subject that if I get started on it, I won't stop, and that I don't think is going to be very fun. So that's just a content choice that I'm making personally. So if I don't talk about it much more the rest of the stream, don't take that as like a passive signal. Y'all feel free to vent your own frustrations, please, in your own time. I'm getting it out of the way so that I can then focus on the game, because that's the thing that I'm choosing to do from where I'm sitting. Jasmine obviously is going to keep complaining about her own thing, and that's her prerogative, and I appreciate her for that. And also she gets screeches. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot, and this game is a lot. I'm almost certain gonna finish it tonight. Yeah, that I bumbled all over those syllables. going to finish it tonight. There, let me try that again. We knocked out most of the quiz club last time. Went back through the maze and got to the center of the maze. We figured out, shout outs to Bob for an assist on helping me figure out I guess he had a hypothesis that he wrote down in an envelope, and then I came back from break and came to the same conclusion. But it's nice to be on a wavelength with people. That we figured out the 4-digit codes for the puzzle boxes, so I think I have the rest of those. We've got some of those open. It seems like those mostly contain fragments of memory for the woman in room 2014. So I don't know what telling her those will do. And there's also, I think, if we go back into the quiz club, I didn't go to the center last time because I was getting the keys, and then we got all the keys, and then we were done. Hi, Al. And then I just left because we had all the keys. But like, there's still a center of that version of the maze, so I think that there's still something more to be gotten in the quiz club as well. We also have all the script pages now. Pardon me. I'll be able to talk eventually. Honestly, if that's the biggest struggle I have tonight, then I'll call that a win. So we could potentially, I think we got either a vision or a phone call or whatever it was from Renzo. We got the last script page. That's what it was. The last script page told us hey, Bedroad, ended with the scene changing perspective. That suggested that we were going to go up to Renzo's room, which is one of the only rooms that we don't have an actual like key for. So presumably, because that's also the room that we were taking the script pages to, now that we have the last script page, I think if we go up to Renzo's room, we'll also be able to get into the room. So we have Renzo's room, we have the puzzle boxes to open, we have the answers to the question for the woman in 2014, we have the center of the quiz club mage. I mean, they're magicians, so kind of there might be a mage at the center of the maze. I think that's all that. And then there's still the supercomputer down in the basement where we have the login name, but we don't have the other two passcodes that presumably all those other puzzles I just mentioned are leading up to that. So we got a whole bunch of we have a whole bunch of answers and destinations that presumably will lead us to the grand finale. And you know what? If we wrap it all up early, then we'll jump into something new. So maybe it'll be a new game Monday after all, and I we'll figure that out. We'll figure that one thing at a time. One thing at a time. First, though, content warnings, which are here. So this game deals with flashing, flickering, strobing effects on the screen. Those, I think, will be a little bit reduced now that we're not getting ambushed by the maze-headed guys. So we've got all the script pages, so those random attacks won't happen. There are still some strobing effects, though, in some of the rooms, so I don't want to... Still, please be forewarned about that. They're not gone, they're just... I don't think we'll see as many of those, so that's nice. There may still be one or two scenes of Ice Quick. I think we've seen the worst couple of cases of Igor, not a pun on Igor, of the game so far. I don't remember if we have to go... We do have to go back into the maze at least once, though, so we have to see the ghost. Death will be discussed. I think we've possibly dealt with the only suicide mentioned, but I want to forewarn on that in case I've forgotten about one. Again, we've dealt with most of the gun violence already because we've done both the quiz club and the maze-headed fellas. But Renzo likes to wave his revolver around. Memory loss, we're dealing with the woman in 2014, so that's going to be a pretty major thing. Also, terminal illness, same room, same storyline. And distorted reality is more of a through line as this thing starts to kind of break down, and all of this comes to a head. The idea of there not really being an objective reality is going to really come to the forefront here in the final chapter. So wanted to definitely forewarn on that. I think those are the biggest ones. Jasmine, do you have anything after that other than chin screeches? Thank goodness for cats. Cats and dogs and pets and friends. And occasionally hammers. Alright. Let's actually remember to switch modes this time. There we go. Cat cam on. Oh. Screeches pause for no one. There. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry. I literally just said Screeches pause for no one. You're right. There. At the dry patch. There you go. I think I mentioned last stream that I needed to set up a scene that just put the cat cam in the like main window. I did not do that thing, but you know, kind of been busy. But it's on the list because yeah. Sadly, this this camera is my old webcam. It's not nearly as high quality, so I don't know that it'll look as good at the high at size at scale. But like, you know, I don't know that we need an HD. She does look kind of fuzzy. I mean, yeah. But like, yeah. I haven't. So far, it hasn't really been worth it to invest in a second HD webcam just for that. Although they're getting cheaper, so next time there's a sale and one of them comes down to like $20-30, I'll you're worth it. All right, let's see. Mention notes. Okay, so I've got all my paper notes in front of me, so I think right, we got one of the glowing eyes. The other glowing eye might be at the center of the quiz club. We're up in the loft, which is where we got the last like puzzle, I think, and then right, the puzzle boxes are down on the second floor. That makes sense. All right, so here, would it make more? Hang on. It might genuinely be faster to go to the elevator. Can we get to the elevator in the loft? No. Okay. Back we go. I think we've taken out the essentially last threat in the game by taking out the puzzle-headed fellas. Bear with me 1 second. Did skip one of my sort of pre-checks here. I want to make sure that everything is... Where are you at? Where are you? There you are. That's a little low. Let's fix that there. I think I mentioned this before. Windows has a habit of just randomly adjusting the mic level in software settings with no notice or explanation. And it did so again. So hopefully that's a bit more audible. All right. From here. Yeah. I was debating looking for an espresso machine. I think we're close enough. We'll just walk it. At this point, the coffee might actually have been a problem. All right. Trying to recognize these by shape. Okay. So we need 9. So this is 1957. 1957. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Back to the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 7. No. Okay. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there. Had the first one wrong. By the late 1950s, focus shifted to her independent work. She crammed a century of art into a decade, including traditional painting as well as short films and animations. That's right, Jasmine. If one should highlight her work in the late 50s, her 1957 exhibition Sicht, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, which included a series of photo dream collages, is probably her most outstanding work. Sicht. Neat. Windows, the world's worst sound engineer. True. Which ones? All right. So that's 1957 done. Okay. Crap. Which one are you? Aha, that's 1953. Okay. 1, 9, 5, 3. Got it in 1. Google says Sicht is German for view. Neat. Okay. Dropping out of university in 1953 was not something. Hang on, let me press this up. Was not something that resonated well with her parents. She was at heart an artisan, and during the early 50s, she tirelessly worked with her art puzzle boxes while living on commission work, ranging from designs for large corporations to a new logo for her favorite cafe, Eidische, which she frequented daily for many years. Eidechse. Eidechse. Okay. That's the cafe. Got it. Okay. Oh, specifically the noun view. Hey, beekeeper. Oh, the cafe means lizard. Neat. What a great name for a cafe. Okay. This one's all in a line. Alright. Don't think it's... Well, it's none of y'all. Okay. Probably this one? 1973? Alright, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. Oh, fantastic. It was 1973. Indeed, her own body of work had been entangled with the tragedy. She completely disappeared from the world of art, and many believed she had passed away. But in 1973, she briefly resurfaced and worked on the project Angle for display on Alemayehu Yunus's gallery in Paris. It was a multifaceted project combining sculptures, cameras, and interaction between objects and the audience. He recollected in an interview with Art Filter. The result was stunning, but I could sense there was something wrong. She never came to the opening of the show. In fact, I never saw her again. I don't actually know which part of that we need to keep, but we'll find out. Yunus's gallery. Okay. Angle might be it, but... And then... Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one. 1982, okay. So... Wrote this one down as 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 9, 8. 8, and then 1. Ha 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 ha. Feels so good to get them right. Delphine Pitoef? I wanted to say Pietov, but no, it's Pitoef. Delphine Pitoef, member of the cult avant-garde band Electrique. I remember seeing something about Delphine's band. Electrique. I wonder what that stands for. Band was one of many who had joined the Third Eye, and like many, Pitoef left in the big exodus after the infamous pilgrimage to Sulawesi in 1982. Might be Sulawesi. She seemed too sharp to believe in this stuff the rest of us had fallen for. She acted as if she searched for buried treasure, but she had something hopeless in her eyes. Those eyes, how far did they see? Alright, I think by process of elimination, this is the 1938 box. Alright, so 1, 9, 3, 8. Okay. Her parents started worrying about the situation in the city, and in 1938 they decided that she should go live with her aunt in the country. Her aunt is Hermine. Okay. Hermine is the aunt. Aunt Hermine had suffered several nervous breakdowns, and her grip on reality was at times fleeting. She would, however, look back at the 4 years with happiness. My aunt taught me what she pieced together about art, but often forgot to feed me. She prepared me well for life as an artist. Oof. Oofa doofa. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and just take a moment. Not there. Here. Nope, not there. Here? Here. Yeah. There and there. Studies show artists actually perform better when they're well fed. Yeah. Yeah. Just curious on our stats here. Wow, there are still 16 unanswered questions in the quiz club. I guess we could go through every pathway, even the ones that we don't need. There's one shortcut still to unlock. Got most of the money in the hotel. Almost all the money outside. All the money in the mausoleum. Wow, there's a bunch of money in the quiz club. There's always money in the banana stand. Red Maze has a bunch. Okay, we got most of the money in the past. That's good. Would the money in the past be worth more? Oh, and then the video game prototypes. There's a bunch. Neat. Okay, so if we end up needing cash for something, we know where to go to get it. That's good. Okay, so... Well, we have a bunch. Let's start with the family. Okay, actually no, let's go with what well, there's one piece that I don't know. Cafe and the photo exhibition. Okay, we've got all those. PTOS band, right? Name and tag. UNOS project. Okay. Alright, so. Which one of these was that? Not that one. Alright, so it might be angle. Yes, okay. Neat. Oh, we've missed a paper and or magazine somewhere. Oh, alright. We've got some films, games, and scripts. Okay. We've got all the notes, got all the letters, all the signs. We're missing one pattern or inscription. A bunch of posters. We're missing a bunch of visions. Oh, these are probably the visions. Got all the messages, got all the software errors, nice, and all the stories. All right, cool. All right, so we will say my father's name was Gustav. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Mother's name was Truda. The aunt was Hermine. Are those numbers? Like one something? Don't know. Alright. Zibbet was Rackner. Puzzles. These are definitely puzzles. Okay. Well, I feel better. Illusione? Lucio. Something to do with angles or rotations? Can't believe you just gave me more puzzles. Incredible. Don't know why I expected answers from the puzzle artist. It was genuinely very silly of me. This is the cafe name. Number of right angles? Number of non-right angles? Number of triangles? Number of triangles. Electric? QUE. I've dealt with keyboards for so long that having the letters in alphabetical order messes me up. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, that's got to be like the number of spaces up, I guess. All right. Okay. I think I figured out. I think I know what this is. I think I know. I think I know how to enter the solutions to these. Maybe. What ones haven't we? Oh, angle. I can be your devil or your angle. Shit, I need to remember. Oh wait, we have number of squares. 1963, 1963. Yes, that's exactly what that is. Okay. So the supercomputer, there's the login name, which is, I'm pretty sure, is Lorelei, and we have to enter in the we have to enter in like where are they at? These things. We have to enter these symbols, and we know what like LORE and I are based on these and the messages hidden in the weird diskettes. So that's the login name. These visions. These. Oh, good. They're. Oh, thank goodness we don't have to cross-reference them. These are each one of these corresponds to either 1847, 1963, or 2014, because the third part of the login process has each of these 1932, 1938, 1948, those years, and then switches with 1847, 1963, and 2014. And so the answers to each of these is that. All right, so which one did I not enter in? 1957. All right, so I'm going to guess. I know, sweetheart. I know. I'm sorry. All right, so then. That was this one. 6. That's right. View. Somewhat interesting. Choice. I was worried we were going to have to cross-reference these back to the patterns, but they were very kind to name them by the room. Number of intersections, maybe? So, like, 1, 9... Show me that one again. So intersects one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, 1963. Got it. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so that's the solution to the third part. So now we just need the middle piece. We've got 2 parts of the supercomputer sequence. I was waiting to see lost. Good. Very good. The third eye is opening soon. Go and open the third eye, young woman. The truth is near. Truth is very close. Thank you for helping me see, young woman. Thank you, young woman. I'm just curious how much unique dialogue we get. Okay. We have demonstrated a loop. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save. As long as we're on this floor, let's get coffee. We have so many items. Yes? Did you find my script pages? Slide them under the door. 7. I already tried giving them out of order. It didn't change anything. This is perfect. Did you bring any more? 8. Thank you, Signorina. Did you have any more? Prepare to be surprised. I cannot thank you enough, Signorina. Come in, Signorina. Do we have... Oh, I just brought that one with me, I guess. Okay. Aha! Oh, these are different. I thought these were just the same pages. Hang on. Interior, theater, day. Smoke lies thick in the small, tawdry theater. On the outward stage, a magician performs. His coat is worn and mended, but once it was expensive. Lorenzo the Great. But alas, the young Mademoiselle Henriette Dubois could not escape her sordid fate. He yanks the handle to his erythrotrope, and a silhouette of a man stabbing a woman appears on the wall. The crowd stares dumbly at the shadow, and they smile with yellow teeth made for biting. Lorenzo looks at the audience with disgust. He takes out another wheel labeled the Third Eye, for Brotherhood use only. He hesitates, but puts the wheel in his contraption. The next story is not meant for the likes of you. It's something I normally only show refined ladies and gentlemen, but I'll make an exception tonight. Those tired, ugly eyes of yours shall see something new. Lorenzo yanks the handle. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the far east, but one night it fell from the sky. A comet passes over the wall. Strangely enough, it quiets down the crowd. They follow the comet while gaping and see it crashes to the ground. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, so she painted a creature in red ochre on the cave wall. Cave paintings show up all over the wall. The crowd is a bit confused by the effect. At night, the Crimson Beast awoke. It spread chaos and death, and devoured the human and her people. A red monster appears. The crowd screams in terror as it attacks them. Some of them have had enough and flee the theater. Lorenzo slows down, and the beast disappears. The story of the red creature became a legend, but the third eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. That is all for tonight. You have been a wonderful audience. Go away. The crowd mutters and leaves. One man, better dressed and cleaner than the rest, remains in his seat. He studies Lorenzo with cold eyes. Brother Tertius. When Lorenzo discovers his presence, his pupils dilate from fear. Interior, Brotherhood Lodge, night. The room is dark, besides the many lit brass candelabras. Lorenzo stands with his hat in hand. 50 men in robes watch him from a long table. At the end of the table, a stern old man ponderously strokes his sideburns. Brother Septimus. A young brother opens a mahogany case and takes out an ornate revolver and a minotaur mask. He looks over at Brother Septimus, who nods to him. The young brother puts on the mask and aims the gun at Lorenzo's head. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. How many were our first ancient brothers? 7. Correct. The seated brothers raise their goblets and drink. What is the punishment for sharing our secrets with outsiders? Lorenzo grabs hold of the table and is about to faint. Death. Correct. Lorenzo closes his eyes, but death does not come. Under normal circumstances, you would be dead now. I'm sorry, elder brother. I was not thinking. Wariness, and perhaps a crisis of faith. Forgive me, brothers. Thankfully for you, these are not normal circumstances. The time is nigh, little brother, and like in the old, we shall send 7 brothers in search of that which was lost. All brothers hold up 7 fingers. 6 have already gone searching for omens. You will be 7th, the disgraced one. Where will you send me, elder brother? Algenvalberg. There lives an artist in an old manor. The prophecy mentions her. Go and see, brother, if that which was lost is there. Lorenzo nods. The lady suffers from an eye condition that will ultimately render blindness. A sad fate for a painter. Take these vermilion tears. What do they do, elder brother? Nothing at all. But you will use them pretending to cure the lady. That is your guise while you search her house for the third eye. Hey, bud. We'll just, call him about the skeleton. Sure, that seems reasonable. Let's keep reading. Exterior, Algenvalberg Manor, dusk. I appreciate the numbers in the top right letting us know that there's clearly multiple pages missing. I'm gonna take a drink. I love the numbers in the top corners letting us know that there's clearly multiple script pages missing. Exterior, Algenvalberg Manor, dusk. Hooves clop echoes through the dilapidated courtyard. Algae-covered statues silently await the arrival. A pale, sickly horse comes into view, pulling a wagon painted red in a distant past. Lorenzo walks beside the horse and leads it by its reins. Lorenzo ties the horse to an old oak. Be brave, Moors. You have nothing to fear. I like the callback to the horseman paintings in the cathedral in the basement. Lorenzo carefully approaches the front gate. He bangs the knocker. Lorenzo scans the dirty windows for any signs of life. Finally, the door creaks open, and instantly Lorenzo raises his top hat and takes a bow. A white rose appears in his hand, from his hat. The miracle has arrived! An ashen woman in an expensive dress stares through him with milky eyes. Renata Schwarzwald. I do not believe in miracles. That is why you need one, Baronin. Lorenzo hands the white rose to Renata. It changes color to red. You might as well perform for the shadows. My sight is fading away. Your eyes are fading because there has been nothing to see. Weary eyes need entertainment, and tired souls need miracles. Who are you? Lorenzo the Great, at your service, Baronin. A magus whose name is whispered from the shores of Zanzibar to the frosty peaks of Helsinki, known to beggars and kings alike. Well, you're not known to me. Good evening. Renata is about to shut the gate. Wait! Renata waits. My journey has been a long one. My horse is tired, and to be honest, so am I. Renata looks at the very sickly-looking horse. I had 4 once, during better times, but ironically, Moors is the only one who lives. Very well. Interior, Algenvalberg Manor, dining room, day. An oversized dead goose lies on the oaken dining table. Lorenzo devours his portion in a loud manner. Renata tries to hide her disgust. Is that ironic? Well, it's the pale horse whose name is Death, and it's the only survivor. So, I guess from a certain point of view, it's ironic. Is the room satisfactory? Yes, I slept like a piglet. So it was not you I heard last night. Lorenzo drinks wine and coughs to buy some time. I was up briefly, yes. He takes out a small vial from his sleeve. My vermilion tears. They need moonlight not to lose their magic. I took the liberty to use some of the windows in your studio. Renata looks amused. I took another liberty and studied some of your work. The portraits are, of course, excellent, but I am most intrigued by the drawings of... signs? My humorous corporal suite. What inspired them? Renata ignores the question. Magician, might I ask you a strange question? Who am I to refuse an answer? Did you see a labyrinth while you were in the park? A labyrinth? A red labyrinth. The only labyrinth I saw was the portrait of the man with the labyrinth instead of a face. Renata stands up angrily. I've made no such portrait. Your lies have ceased to amuse me. I know why you're here. I know where to look for it, but I will hold you to your word. Lorenzo looks like he's about to assure Renata of his pure intention. Cure my eyes. $1. Interior, Augenwaldberg Manor, Renata's bedroom. Day. Curtains have been drawn. Renata lies on top of the bed, a trace of a smirk on her lips. Lorenzo looks gravely serious on the side of the bed. Are you ready for your miracle, Baronin? Yes. Lorenzo spills a single drop of vermilion tears into Renata's left eye. She blinks. Lorenzo drops another tear into the right eye. It might be a few days before it takes effect. Renata's eyes start to boil and she screams in unfiltered agony. Lorenzo backs away in horror. Lorenzo holds his hand over his ears to protect himself against her looping, deafening screams. Everything turns black. Lorenzo out of sight. It's just eye drops. It's just eye drops. It's just eye drops. Then, quiet. Lorenzo stirs to life on the floor. He sees Renata lying lifeless on the bed. Lorenzo checks her pulse in a hurry. She's still alive. Apparently he has at some point put a bandage around her head. 2 red dots mark the eyes, giving Renata a disturbing appearance. Baronin, can you hear me? I can hear you, magician. Then they tell me you are not invited. Invited where? To the cavern. I followed the echoes of my screams. They were waiting for me. Who was waiting for you? Our ancient sisters and brothers in the Far East. They're sharing the secret with me, but they won't share it with you. The cavemen think you are an obsequious ignoramus who balters through existence. Baronin, you must rest now. The labyrinth. They drew it on the wall. Go and see by the window. They say I should defenestrate you, but we have an agreement. Lorenzo slowly trudges against the window. Moonlight shines on his weather-bitten face. He looks out the window. A giant garden labyrinth has appeared in the park. Do you see it, magician? Yes. Do you see me in the labyrinth? Lorenzo squints. It's very dark. Yes, I see you. Do you see you? What do you mean? Can you see yourself in the labyrinth? Of course not. I'm not there. Neither am I. Lorenzo turns around and bumps into Renata. The red dots on the bandage have grown substantially, looking like giant red bug eyes. She puts her hand on Lorenzo's face. The room turns red. Interior, garden labyrinth, night. Lorenzo gasps in disorientation. He's now somewhere in the labyrinth. Lorenzo quivers from fear. Renata smiles at him. Her bandage is gone, and a pair of lovely hazel eyes look at Lorenzo with affection. This is the place from my childhood. I'm over there. Renata points behind Lorenzo. He turns his head to look. A girl wearing an owl mask watches him from behind. Owl girl. She runs and disappears behind a corner. Renata takes Lorenzo's hand. Come! Together they run into the labyrinth. Renata seems to know her way while Lorenzo is trying to make sense of the strange place. A red hue suddenly appears on their faces. It's the most beautiful thing they have ever seen. They smile with tears running down their cheeks. The light grows stronger and the cosmos plays music just for them. Interior, Augenwaldberg Manor, library, day. Renata's hand moves frantically across a canvas. Lorenzo sits in an armchair by the window with his top hat on his knee, posing for a portrait. There's movement inside his top hat. I think it might have been a maze, not a labyrinth. Aren't they interchangeable? A labyrinth prolongs the path, while a maze is for getting lost. And we are lost. It's a big house. It can sometimes be disorienting. We've seen it. I think the price of admission might be an eye and a leg. Lorenzo leans forward and his hat falls on the floor. A red owl flutters out of the hat in front of Lorenzo. He stares at it in surprise. That was a very clever trick. The owl perches on the... Oh, that was a very clever trick. The owl perches on top of a bookshelf. Lorenzo half chants as if reading. And when the third eye blinked, the red beast laid an egg within. The third eye closed, and their bastard offspring was born thousands of years later. Renata studies her canvas and is a bit confused. A realistic portrait of a man in a dark suit, but where his head is supposed to be, there's a red glowing maze. Renata notices 2 tickets in her hand. She takes them and stares at them. Teatro Rosso. We'll just leave the Skelemans there a little moment longer. Interior, theater, night. An excited, faceless valet points at a red curtain. Lorenzo and Renata look at each other and then step through it. Rows and rows of seats. It's much too large to be inside the manor. Lorenzo stares in disbelief at the giant theater. It seems empty, but the murmuring from the crowd is deafening. Gaslight illuminates the stage. Someone clears his throat behind them, and a featureless usher points toward the first rows. Renata and Lorenzo silently descend the stairs towards their seats. A fanfare. The lights dim. A man dressed as Lorenzo and wearing a Lorenzo mask rides a prop horse onto the stage. What is this? Lorenzo knocks on a door mid-stage, and an actress wearing a mask resembling Renata opens the door. Applause. The light intensifies on stage and blinds Lorenzo and Renata. On the stage, a comet hanging from the wires passes. Renata and Lorenzo avert their eyes. Then the comet's gone. The stage is empty. A lone, hesitant clap from somewhere further back. The actress playing Renata walks on stage. She holds her hands in front of her, blood flowing from her eyes. Please hold me! The actor playing Lorenzo steps on stage purposefully. Lorenzo and Renata watch their theater alter egos on stage in grim silence. Their hands join. Lorenzo drags a stylized prop window onto the stage. Renata wanders, sobbing blood. Lorenzo tries to place the window in front of Renata, making her fall out. The crowd howls with laughter as Lorenzo gets more frustrated every time Renata misses the window. Please hold me, please hold me. Finally, Lorenzo has enough. He grabs Renata and shoves her with full force through the glass window and from the stage. Renata lands with a thud and a crack. Theater blood squirts into Lorenzo's face. Lorenzo forms a fist and rises. Enough! Lorenzo watches him silently. The whole theater boo. Lorenzo to Renata. Let's go. But Renata is gone from her seat. In fact, she's nowhere to be found. Lorenzo looks around in panic, but it's like she vanished into thin air. The actress playing Renata comes back to life and is elevated by strings into the air. She bows and receives applause. The actress turns her head to Lorenzo. She takes off the Renata mask. Beneath it is a featureless face. To be gifted is to be infested. Ideas are tiny red eggs in your brain. To the microscope, they still look the same, the good and the bad. Oh, but look at the time. Lorenzo slowly walks off the stage, his footsteps echoing through the empty theater. He moves towards Lorenzo. Lorenzo turns to run, but his doppelganger catches up with him. The doppelganger removes the mask, and behind it, Maze Man, his head buzzing in electrical manner. She is waiting for you. Here is an idea. Follow my daughter. The Maze Man puts his hand over Lorenzo's eyes. So this is normal. This is normal. This is normal stuff is happening. Interior Augenvalberg Manor, corridor, day. A disoriented Lorenzo finds himself in the hotel corridor. A phone rings somewhere. Further down the hall, he sees the owl girl. Where is she? The girl flaps her arms and hoots. Enough games. The owl girl disappears down a corridor. Lorenzo stomps after. The owl girl waits for him at the end of the next corridor. Suddenly, a black Labrador runs up to him and barks. Lorenzo looks at the dog with surprise. His tag reads Rudy. Rudy lies down and plays dead on the rug. As he does, Rudy changes from black to white. Finally, the dog cramps and then contorts into a cat. A payphone rings on the wall. Lorenzo lifts the receiver. Why are you answering the phone? Lorenzo remains silent. There are no phones in 1847, you cretino. Lorenzo grunts. Hang up the phone and go chase the owl girl, just like the script says. Lorenzo hangs up. He sees the owl girl with a limp cat in her hand. Lorenzo runs after her. Corridor after corridor. Lorenzo runs fast Lorenzo runs fast, with determination. But the owl girl is always around yet another corner. He never catches up with her. Lorenzo turns a corner, there is no owl girl, but a mirror. Lorenzo sees himself briefly, and behind him stands a man in sunglasses and a dark suit. Lorenzo regards the man in the mirror, but the mirror changes, and Renata appears, levitating like a ghost. Stylish sunglasses obscure her eyes. I'm waiting for you upstairs. I look serious, so you might want to go check. Renata vanishes from the mirror. Lorenzo is left with the image of himself. He looks weary. He turns and goes. His footsteps echo through the empty hotel manor. Hey, Bob. I'm late because I was early. That does happen. Interior, Valberg Manor, staircase, second floor corridor, night. That's right, Jasmine. You still in frame? You are. Okay. The end of the dark hallway, Lorenzo sees a dark shape. Lorenzo very slowly approaches it. It's Renata, with her back turned against him. Lorenzo stops. A long silence. You keep sending the wrong goose to the butcher. Baronin? Baronin. I think the Baronin would perhaps hear talk about her ascension. She can say something to the effect of... Renata clears her throat. I have good news for you. We are not artists. We are not even art. When it comes down to it, we're all just paint. Aren't you happy with this news, magician? Renata switches her voice again. And he would say, Lorenzo keeps his silence in defiance. Why is this so hard for you? Why did you think of these things? This is unimportant. There are symbolic values in mirror images, yes, but none of this matters, Signorina. Had you read my manifesto, you would have known it was never meant for viewing. Lorenzo looks confused for a moment. Please, Baronin, let's leave this place. Every maze has a solution. Renata sighs heavily. You really understood nothing at all, but if you understood, you would never have played your part. Time for entertainment. Here is her last performance. Renata slowly turns around. Her face is hidden by shadows. Lorenzo takes a step forward. Her eyes are empty craters. Red paint runs down her cheeks. Hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs away. Please hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs further. Renata's arms flailing, searching for him like tentacles, paint dripping everywhere she goes. Please, hold me. Lorenzo's eyes widen with fear as she comes closer. Her touch disgusts him. Suddenly, Renata increases her pace. She touches his face. Please, hold me. Lorenzo instinctively pushes Renata with full force. Smiling, she falls towards the large window. The Baronin crashes through it and down to the ground below. Lorenzo stares at the window in shock. He steps towards the window. Rain patters against his face. On the gravel path below lies a mangled corpse. And scene? Lorenzo Runfast is my favorite Space Mutiny character. Layers within layers within layers. That's a good time to go to our break, because it's gonna kick off anyway in less than a minute if we don't. So I'm gonna pet this cat. Y'all do what you need to do. We're gonna run some ads for a few minutes, and then we'll be back with the rest of this. See y'all then. The game is a lot. I'm sorry. Lovely, Jasmine. Um, I think we've talked about this game a little bit in one of our group chats. A lot of people have heard about this game. But, it has been, I think, making a very appropriate splash. It's a game called Mouthwashing. Um, if if you're not familiar with the game already, it's, I think, extremely good, incredibly intense, which is why I bring it up. When I played through Signalis, and I decided that I also wanted to stream that game, I remember having the thought to myself of like, is this too much? Um, and I'm kind of currently having that evaluation with Mouthwashing, which again I think is a fantastic game, and it's the kind of thing where it's like it's an incredibly intense experience. And obviously, it's the sort of thing where, like, we have a content warning tag, and that's the sort of thing where if I decide to stream that game, it's short enough that it may only be like a single stream game, um, which factors in so that, like, if I decide to stream that and it's the kind of thing that people are looking at going, that's too much for me, then it's not like folks would have to miss many streams or anything like that. So people could still make their own decisions, but it's the kind of thing. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is also obviously a fairly intense game at times. This is an interesting case because I think this game, the intensity of it oscillates. Like sometimes it seems very silly. Sometimes it seems just like a regular puzzle game. Sometimes it seems like just uh, almost a lighthearted game on art, and then other times it just ratchets things up into the stratosphere depending on how close to some of its themes you are. Um, on a similar level, there's a movie from early 2000s, I think, late 90s era, with Ewan McGregor called Stay, which I also think is a very beautiful movie that I never want to watch again, that uses art as one of its major themes. I've probably talked about this movie on stream once or twice. I won't spoil anything about it, but it is an emotionally intense film. Um, and I think it's fantastic, but also like it's a lot. It's so much, and it's one of those where it's like a really good cry, kind of thing. So it's like, oh, that was great. I don't like. It's not the kind of thing that I would necessarily want to do, but there's a certain amount of like catharsis. Like having an enema. Sorry, weird parallel, but I guess just in terms of making comparisons. Um, this game is a lot, and I felt like it I needed to take some time and ruminate on that before just diving right back in with this next piece of it. So now let's take an eye from a skeleton. Actually, let's take this American dollar. So this is the other glowing eye, which I think means we can go back into the red maze and put it into the statue and see what that does, because we already put the left eye in that we got from Renata. Oh, this is shortcut one. In my left hand, I have half the total amount of coins I have. Okay. My right hand, I have half the total of what I have in my left hand. Got it. Okay. So a quarter of the total. Um, and then the rest, 6 are in my hat. Okay. So stands to reason that 6 would also be a quarter. how many coins do I have? So 6, 6, 12, 24. I love that it specifies American dollars. There's only one kind of dollar in the game, and all the prices are imaginary anyway. Doesn't matter what kind of dollar it is, but it's American. Yes. And I also, because it kind of it fits with the like eccentricities of Nero, who also apparently like carried bundles of American dollars in. I don't know if I can't remember if it's specifically. It seems like there's enough German language that I think we are specifically in Germany, um, but definitely in Europe. But he carries like bundles of American dollars in grocery bags, and so it just adds to the oddness of Renzo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray! Audio and video ever out of sync for me. Okay. If that doesn't fix it, let me know. Because obviously, if it's on my end, okay, good. Hooray! All right, we still have our coffee. Is that all the shortcuts? That's all the shortcuts. All right, save, save, save. I'm also curious. All right, that's all the maps. All the books, it's all the documents. We still have one paper and or magazine that we're missing. I have no idea what it is. Very curious what these... We're missing very, very few like pieces of intel. This should be Renata. Please take me back into the maze. Right, we have the shortcut. Yes. Okay, that takes it. Oh, right, we're back. Oh, that's so nice. There's an intrusion. I forgot it's not an indentation. There's an intrusion. Hate that. Hate that language. It seems a very intentional choice of word. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. All right. Hang on. So. All right. This is the Minotaur. Oh wait, hang on. We did go to the center of the quiz club because somebody asked us about have you visited the Minotaur, I think. And we hadn't. Is this what they meant? 7A 2 6 D E7A 94A. Now, do these line up with the error codes? D7A is sigma. Okay. It's 3. 24A is omega. It's 4. 17A is psi. 1. 26D. Okay, so it actually turns out it was very good that we went ahead and got all of the error codes. And then this is 2. Alright, so it's psi, chi, sigma, omega. Neat! Something tells me that's what they're actually going to ask for. Alright, so Renata, if you'd mind to take us out. Thank you very much. And away we go here. Just to be safe. Because every time we go into the quiz club, there's a chance that they'll just shoot us. Quiz club is first floor, I think? Yes, the big mirror. As we learned last time. Here? Yes. Right with the signs. Actually, now we're down here. If we do die, it'll be a shorter walk. Please let us in. Right, we're in immediately. Okay, now we're in... I think we're in, like, the east quadrant, because I had to come back in here to get the thing. Got the maze map. Yes, we're in, like, we're in the northeast block. And I think we're trying to get to the what I call the chocolate bar, the big wide strip in the centerpiece. All right. Back through the maze here. Yes, okay, so there's no way from... Yeah, the only way is all the way around, okay. There, down, all the way along the southern edge. All the way up the western edge. And then this weird little wonky zigzag. Okay. Said chocolate bar, and my attention logged back on stream from whatever. There we go. Good to know that that's the trick. Yeah. All right, there. And through here. Up. Forgot about the smooth jazz music that plays in here. I think we've already cleared all the doors we need. So we shouldn't have to answer any questions. So we should be safe. We should be safe. Fingers crossed. Good. So far, so good. South block. I'm once again very grateful we got caffeine. Good. Now things get a little bit wonky. Alright, so. Depending on where we are. Okay, so we're in the east bit here, so we go this way. Over one and then down, okay. So over one and then down into this nonsense. Okay. We have not talked to this person. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many items were submitted for examination in the case of this number? Well, we're gonna think about it. Evidence submission form. That makes a lot of sense. Looks like 5. Espresso cup, revolver, playing card, glass shards, and letter. Do we think the glass shards... Well, they're counted as item D, singular. So, I'm going to say 5. How many items were submitted for examination? Not 55. Hooray! Alright, so we have not been this way. Alright, and then this is the fork. I think we want the southern path. Here. Able to pass or perish. How many statues stand by the Minotaur below the red maze? One for each eye. Oh ho, hello. You have done well to come this far. Thank you, I thought so. Only the only the nonsense Moliere knows the answer to our final question. Top to bottom, what did my underground brother say? Got it, okay. Top to bottom. Okay. Okay. I didn't consider is that I don't know Greek letters. So, let's pull up a dictionary. It's specifically that they're using the, like, capital versions, and I mostly know them in lowercase. Greek alphabet. I foolishly wrote down the, like, phonetic spelling, and I don't know why I thought that was the way to go. All right. So, psi. Chi. Okay, sigma we knew. And then sigma and omega. All right, cool. Hold on to your butts. Hello, Willow. Glad to see you. What? What did I do wrong? What? What did I do wrong? All right, hang on. So either... Let's see. Patterns. From top to bottom. Chi. It's possible my reference sheet is wrong. Psi, chi. Psi, chi, sigma, omega. No, that's chi. All right. Let's check my error messages. Bug report. Oh wait, it wasn't those. It was notes. Yeah, here we go. Wait, was it this one? Nope. It's the bug reports. Software errors. There we go. The 3D, 04D, 4AO, 26D. 26D was hallway 2. First. 26D. Yep, alright, that one's correct. Please to bear with me. 394A. 34A. It's hallway 3. That's Omega. Alright. So far, so good. 17A is library 1. $17A, that's psi, okay. So if this is library 3, That's sigma, D7A, okay. And so where's 94A? Yeah, that's omega. Fellas. Alright. Show me what your... That's right, baby. Do. Nope. There. Alright, yep, that's psi. That's chi. That is sigma. And that's omega. Alright. I'm so confused. Did I type one of them wrong? And then patterns top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very confused. That everything is like we're having a ribbon puzzle moment. All right, now make sure none of these numbers look like other numbers. There. There. No. No, that looks D7. Nope. All right, assuming that that's 17A, 26D, D7A, and 94A. Yeah, nothing else fits these. Nothing else comes anywhere close. All right. Maybe I read it in the reverse order? I don't understand. All right, we'll go back in. Yep. All right. Wrong way. Wait. Correct. It's out of this room. There. There. And yes. We go down. There. Go this way. All the way down. Whee! All the way down. Over. She walks like Tom Hanks runs. Yeah. And the middle. There. This side. In. Over. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. All right. Let's see if it's the same question. It is. They get pickup footage and voiceover from his brother Jim because no one else can do that voice and run. Who else? Like, I want to say in the first or second Captain America movie, they found out that like Chris Evans has a very specific like movement pattern in the way that he runs. That like they had either they had to have him do a lot of his own stunts, or like they had to get the stunt double had to do a specific like work with him specifically to replicate the way that he sprints because he doesn't sprint like most people do. Let's see, then we got here. Then we take the southern path. There. That should be how many statues? Yes. 2. Alright, at least we can get back here quickly. Tempted to see if there's a door out close to here. Just to pop out and save. Let's see. Be a maze map. Yeah, let's see if behind this other friend I figure there's either going to be a way out where we can save right around the corner or $1. So it's worth it either way. What you got for me? All right. 1019. $1958? The maze maybe want to get out our QR scanner? Damn! Shouldn't have gotten cocky. It was 63. It was I had the X and the L in the wrong order. It was one of those where it was like I wanted to guess one of the three years that keeps coming up, but in the back of my head I'm like, no, that's too easy. It's like, no, it's they're also testing your knowledge of like how much have you been paying attention to recurring symbols, so of course it would have been 1963. Like we ran into you last time the same way. Whoop. There. Let me figure out what I got wrong in the Minotaur puzzle the first time. If it ends up being like he said bottom to top and not top to bottom and I just read it too fast, I'm going to be a little upset with myself. Here. That's here. And then it's you. Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi. I think I'm familiar with that one. So this one is 5 items. I appreciate that the questions are the same. I think there might be randomized within each like playthrough, but once you've started a playthrough, I think they're locked in. So it's like each time we reload the game, they don't reshuffle, which is nice. All right, so that's. Yep, there it is. See. Right. Yep. Overthinking it. An emotional dungeon crawler focused on disability and body horror, both as internal and external systems. Neat. All right. Add that to the list. Pronounced McMlexy. Well, at least we get $1. To a nice, even $20. Okay, so not the save thing. Statues. 2. There. Good. All right. There. I suppose there's a door, like, right here, is there? That would be... Oh, there is! Oh, how considerate. Thank you, game devs. Didn't even need to risk the other thing. That's just a bonus question. All right, now then. Whoop. Hi. Okay. From top to bottom. Did my underground... Well, okay, underground brother has to be a Minotaur. From top to bottom. Top to bottom, okay. And it's not like backwards. Bottom. Psi. Chi. Sigma Omega. Alright. I'm gonna be as thorough as I can. I'm checking all of my notes. All right, so 2, 3. So I pray. Is there? 4 is there? Okay. Yeah. Oh, it seems correct. It seems right. Yep, none of them are here. Oh, not you. Not you. And not you. Alright. You guys are all out. Nothing in the forest. $17A is there, right? 26D. 7A. 94A. Alright. I is 26D. omega is 94A. Psi 17A. And sigma is okay. Top to bottom. Okay. I really thought this is what we typed in last time. We gotta go back to the games. I guess I wrote them down wrong? Alright. So... oh no, they're the game rooms, not these. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay. Where are the game rooms? No, it's gotta be these, because they're actually in the same order. Yeah, message 1, message 2, message 3. No, okay. No, it's the children who are wrong. Hang on. So then if it's... Alright. Hold, please. Alright, so... hallway 2... hallway 3... hallway 2 and hallway 3. Hallway 2 is chi, yep. Hallway 3 is omega. And then here, hallway 2 is that, hallway 2 is that. You lying sacks of crap. Alright, what's the trick? What am I not understanding? Alright, so library 1 psi, library 3 is sigma, library 1 is A, D7A. Show me the statue. 17A, D7A. Nope. Okay. Psi, sigma. Oh, that's not what chi is. Okay, figured it out. I figured it out. That's on me. So I was typing in chi, chi, and it's whatever xi is pronounced as. So this one. So, there. That's what I get for typing them in phonetically. So it's this symbol, this. I had it right the whole time. I just was getting lost in translating to capital Greek letters. The perseverance in your heart has proven great. Thank you. As has my cross-lingual typos, apparently. You've reached the center once more. Beyond the mirror ahead exists another reality. Broken from whence you came, unbroken by the powers of truth. The Red Gallery is beyond and below. It houses the three symbols of truth you seek. But know that the passing of time rearranges all. Construct their original arrangement in your mind's eye. Paint the three symbols of truth in your memory. Return through the looking glass once you believe yourself done. Okay. Oh, hey, it's us. Despite everything, it's still us. Oh dear. Nothing can be saved now. You are in too deep. Okay, no going that way, I guess. Downstairs it is. Ah. Oh. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh. Nope, hang on. I went too far. Alright, so... Where's... Okay, hang on. How to transpose this? Where is some free paper? Okay, so we've got a 3x3 grid. Go ahead and treat this like a phone dial pad. All right, so this is the floor. Okay, so we've just walked in. So right now, 8 is 9. 7 is 6. Cool. 4 is 3. Okay, we're nice and consistent so far. Yep, 1 is 2. Okay, got it. Everything is shifted. Okay, we've broken the pattern. 2 is 5. 3 is 7, and we found a sign. Lorelei Weiss, the first, okay, this is symbol number 1, okay. Just put that way up in the corner. The first symbol, red paint. You can keep trying to conceal this in all possible manners, make up stories, or tell it like it never was. But the truth is right before your eyes if you want to see it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so got it. 5 is 1. 6 is 8. And 9 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. So let's see. So that puts 1 here. It'll take me a moment to just do this on paper. Here. So let's see. So 1 goes there. And I'm going to guess it's the red ones are the actual symbol, which makes sense. 2 ends up here. And 3 ends up here. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice little line right down the middle. Oh, no, it's not. 7 is here. Haha, never mind. 1, 2, 3 off to the side. Got you. Okay. 2, 3. All right, and then 4 goes there. 5 is there. 6 is in the 8th position. 7 is in the 6th position. 8 is over here, which leaves 9 over here. Okay, got it. All right, now red. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay, cool. Nice, all our odd numbers. Okay, so red, 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 red. Okay, so that's our symbol. Neat. That's actually not too bad. All right, so we'll just fill that in. Because the order I don't think matters for these, it's just the shape. And that's our first symbol. Yay! I don't know if this will show up on the camera, but we'll try it anyway. That, I think, is our pattern. All right, 1 down. We go this way. Yes, okay. Is this 2? The second symbol. You keep mixing things up. Stop playing games. I'll be whatever I want to do. 6 is afraid of 7. Exactly. All right. Yeah, same deal. Actually, that worked just fine. So, all right. So I'll put first symbol here. And go away. All right. So E. E. Thank you all for putting up with this riveting audio. I'll go ahead and make a third. Because I think something mentioned that, I think the owl girl mentioned that there were 3 symbols. It's not just me doing the video game rule of 3 thing. All right, there. Perfect. All right. Aha. So, now, all right. So, okay, so here, 1, too far. Too far. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, doing these like a phone number pad makes this work really well for my brain. 4, 5. I guess you could pretty much use any system, but it's just, you know. 6. Nope. Yes. 7. 8 up there. And whoop, 9. All right, and in the original one, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, so our pattern is this wonky thing. Okay. It's almost a Tetris piece. Tetrad, I think, is the... I think that's the official word. I don't think that's a made-up word. Well, yes, it's a made-up word, but like, you know, it's been made official. Tetronymo. There we go. That's a... Tetrad is a different made-up word, but it's not the word for the pieces in Tetris. And then there are the shoot. There's a magic card that like turns into 1/1s. Yes, the joke I was making is all words are made up. Thank you, better. Tetravus. That was the magic card I was thinking of. Once had a Nokia brick where I used the MML script to play the victory fanfare from Advent Children. Exactly like that's fantastic. There. All right, let's see if I can get this one done before the break. I'll be very happy. All right, 1, 2, 3. Haha. 4 dead center. 5. So I also don't have to translate these Greek symbols. We're probably fine. 7 up there. 8 on the side. And 9. Which I really should have known already. Okay, so 1, 2, 6, 8, and 9. All right, we got a little bucket. A little weird squashed U shape. Okay, this puzzle I like. This was a fun little thing. All right, I think we have our 3. Let's just see what the sign says here. It's time to end this constant rearrangement of history. This is your last chance to make peace with the truth before you go. Uh-huh. Is there a 4th symbol? No, back to the 1st. Okay. And out. Go back upstairs. Nope. Ahem. Just trying to go around the banister, and I failed at that. Can't save anything here. Back through here. Interact with the mirror. And then here. Here. All right. I think that's all the pieces. All that remains is to interact with the supercomputer. Let me get out of the terrible flashy light room. All right. So, that will take us to our second break. Okay. So, I mean, on the one hand, I feel good that we didn't just have like a 20-minute stream. That would have felt awkward after all of that, you know, heavy preamble and all that. So, yeah, second break, same as the first break. We're gonna step away, run some ads for a little bit. grab a drink, step up, stretch, step up. No. Stand up, stretch, do whatever you need to do to take care of you. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes with the actual proper and for real finale of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I will hope to see you all then. Cats are great. I like to think that I appreciate cats. Like, you don't think? No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, all right. I like to think that I appreciate cats. Even in the best of times. But like, man, when shit's rough, it's real nice to have a cat. It's real nice to have a cat. It's just because like, and I can't explain this in a way that doesn't sound just innately immature. But if you have a pet, hopefully, like you understand. Um, People with kids possibly also understand this. I don't know. Uh, but like, there's something about just sort of feeling the weight of things and then looking over and just seeing a silly creature in in a weird pose or hearing it make a noise and just like it just sort of like breaks you out of things. Even if it's just for a moment, it just sort of breaks you out of things, and sometimes that's all you need for it to be just a little bit better. Cats are good. All right, let's do the video game. Okay, scratches first. Yes, I did basically just talk you up a lot and then stop scritching. So that is unjust. You're correct. There you go. There you go, sweet. Okay. So I think we have all the things, which means we just need to go to... That's outside. You need to go to the basement? Yes, we need to go to the basement. Where at is the supercomputer that we can put the codes into. I just need to remember how to get there. Well, that's a downstairs, so it's probably this way. Yes, okay, I think I know where it is from here. Is that? Son of a biscuit. Oh, hey, we can buy... Hey, look, we can buy Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I mean, shoot, we've got $10. Buy a laser eye system for $600. Okay, well. Well, good. At least I found the magazine thing I was missing. That was bugging me. All right. This is the upstairs then? That does not help. That's an upstairs. That's an upstairs. I feel like it was one of these. Is it here? Maybe it's here. Yes? No. You'd think I would oh, here? No. Here? No. That is a kitchen. It might actually be only accessible via the elevator, now that I think about it. Laser Eye looks like a Genesis G1 with SNES controllers. I think you're right. Funny if you could buy a copy of the game and then your character can play the game from the beginning. Actually, might be possible. If we've got time at the end, that's... Well, actually, you know what? We're about to go just plug in the code. Let's at least go buy the game. Let's see what happens. Save first in case this ends up being a whole rabbit hole thing. Alright, so there was a phone number in that. Where was that? That was here? Yep, there it is. 844775. 44775. That's right, Jasper. 8 4 4 7 7 5. Hello. Thank you for calling Super Telegame. How can I help you? Oh my god. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes for the bite-sized system. That'll be 10 American dollars. Your order will be delivered with lightning espresso to the reception. Somehow we have mysteriously withdrawn money from you. Please enjoy your game. we help you with anything else? No. Sayonara, Wild Heart. Cute. That's cute. I like that note. So we have the game system because it's the same thing that we use as the calculator. So is that this? Yep, there it is. Escape the nightmare. Of course. Of course. The game of the maze. Stalking ghosts, gunned madmen, angry dogs, and crazed magicians await in classic arcade fun. You are trapped in the maze, and the only way to escape is to go deeper. Collect power-ups and money, while staying clear of enemies as you try to find the 9 magical eyes which open the ancient central tomb. Only then can you progress to the next difficulty level. Please note, in-game text may not be localized. Screenshots on this box may not reflect the product. God, I feel like I've literally seen that text on old boxes back in the day. Product can only be used with officially licensed bite-sized systems. The application will take up 32 memory blocks on the internal bite-sized if installed on the internal memory. Incredible. I mean, we gotta play it once. Bought through mail order, the label depicts a woman in sunglasses and the title Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Below a symbol that looks like a merged S and a G, there's a small text that reads, only for use with a yada yada yada, copyright 1982. Not much is known about Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. It was supposedly an ordinary maze game, a popular genre around the early 1980s, but due to the mystery surrounding it, has become a well-known title in video game circles. While many essays and articles have been written about its influence and history, many claim that this game is an urban myth. It's Polybius. It is one of 3 known games for the handheld gaming bite size, but as no working devices are known to exist, it must be assumed that this cartridge is a well-produced hoax. Install game. Amazing. This game, what if every technology we know today had been invented in a completely random order? I love that even the script page that we found included a bit about Lorenzo answering a phone and getting yelled at by Renzo saying, "What are you doing? You know phones didn't exist in 1847." Ah, it's a derez of the actual title screen of this game that we're there's okay, whoop, okay. Got it. Keys and eyes. Okay. Oh god, they're tunneling through. Oh, I went through the window. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Oh no, this is bad. Oh god, get the eye. Not the ghost. Go there, that seems like a dead end. That's also a dead end. This is bad. Oh, dog gonna get me. Coffee! Nope. Yep. Huh. This is... Oh. Well, this is delightful already. Uh, can I? Yes, okay, I can just do that. Cute. The fact that there's the three like prototypes that they do. There's so much extra. To say that this game is extra is maybe a hat on a hat, but like I assume that the other games that we could have ordered are probably also like complete games, or at least complete like micro games like that. And I'm now curious to also try those out. There's so much more here. All right. Does Andy remember? Here maybe? Yes. Okay. Now, there. Your inventory includes no tea. Yeah, that seems right. Oh, you're right. I did a branch save for that, so I can just go back before and reload and buy at least one other game. There was one that was $30. I don't think I can afford that, but I know where I haven't collected money from, so I could just go and do that. I don't think I'll do that on stream. Okay, so let me find the page with. Here it is. Input username, input password, and set memory sequence. Okay. Oh. We won't be able to check our mental notes, so we'll get this wrong once, but that's okay. Alright, so L. I was thinking about this like the quiz club, which lets us go back in. L, O. What even are you? Nope. You? Yes. Alright. Okay. These are the three shapes that we just found. Okay. Unfortunate. When you just immediately don't see. Huh. Maybe I misunderstood how these were arranged. I mean, we can go back there. Oh, there are only 3 white spaces out of 9, whereas the other ones had 4. Curious. So what's the extra space? Unless it's the other way. Okay, so then... No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's gotta be... Huh. Huh. That does not make sense. Okay, so it... Okay, so I fundamentally misunderstood this one. could be that. I mean, if it was, then it would be... Yeah, I fundamentally misunderstood this. I guess it could be... I have to open that, at which point... Which one would you have been? Maybe that? I don't see... Oh. You're closest. Wow, yeah, nowhere in there. Okay, this is the one I'm most certain I'll be able to intuit, but like... Oh, no. Yeah, buddy, it sure did. Alright, let's go back into the mirror. Huh, okay. Wow, I thought that this was a straightforward thing, but apparently not. Let's see, where was that? It's always weird to me the stuff that throws me in this one, where it's like, it's never the stuff I expect. Damn, there. Let me in, please. Alright, so, yep. Just to make sure I didn't miss something. Nope, okay. Yeah, there is just one place to go. So it wasn't that. Alright. Is it the pattern of how we move? And it doesn't have anything to do? Okay, let me reread these. You can see them, make up a story. It's right before your eyes if you want to see it. I said... The first one... So, let's redraw this. Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Maybe that's it. White, red, red. Okay. Red. It's not about what's on the wall. White, red, 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 red. Okay. It's about what's on the floor. Okay. Okay. I understand. Got it. It's just a binary. All right. So, based on as you step over each pattern on the floor, you look at the monitor and see, is the square you're standing on red or white? If it's red, then that's part of the pattern. Got it. Okay. If it's white, it's not. I think. All right, so then this one should be down the middle. A little bit there. And a little bit there. Okay. And third symbol. Got it. I was overcomplicating this. Okay. Shocking, I know.
I didn't say it.
You were
just thought it.
you were thinking it real loud. All right. Blank, blank, red. Red. Blank, blank. Red. 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 Okay, nice. And out. And out. There. Yo. Out. Out. There. I'd like to take a moment to appreciate the word pilfer. Yeah, it's a good word. All right, now we also need to take a moment to solve all of these.
And by solve, you mean pilfer.
And by solve, we mean pilfer. Okay, these are mirrored. Okay, so let me first write. So 1932, 1938, 1948. Luckily, these are all going to be one of three responses, which should hopefully limit the number of miscues. Ha ha ha. 1960, 1962, 73, and 1982. All right, first one I think is just mirrored. So 1, 9, 6, and 3, and they're just mirrored up over a center line. 63. I think that's also 1963. It's just sort of like 1, 9, 6, 3. Actually, wait, is that like number of corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. It could be just for 7. If it's turns, I actually think that's 1847. Yeah, it's number of times. It's like number of times you turn. All right. Okay. Oh. That's got to be 2014. You slide them all over, and you get 0, 1, 4. Yeah. Okay. 53. Okay. So this is like triangles, then that's 2, 0, 1, and then 4. Okay, it's 2014. Right, 1, 9, yep, number of intersections, 63, yep, 1, 9, yep, okay. Ooh. Oh, it's like kaleidoscope. 1, 8, 4, 7. Yeah. It's a 7. It's backwards mirrored off the center, like spiraling. God, that one's. Once I realized that that second one is 4/8, like all the in a windmill. Okay. All right. So this is like rotations. So figure that that's 1, 8, 4, 7. If we rotate them all 90 degrees, the bottom half, we kick that one down, it becomes a 1. Kick that one down, it becomes an 8. Kick that one over, it becomes a 4. Kick that one down, it becomes a 7. My guess. Um, if that's number of squares in the area, so 1963. If I had to eyeball it. And this is like how high up the bar is, so like 2014, just based on relative height along the bar. All right. Let's supercompute. Hopefully we don't have another Greek letter fiasco.
There's always going to be a Greek letter fiasco. It's Greek.
Let's not go to jail. Tis a silly place.
Jail.
Jail for mother. 1,000 years. There. Alright. First, back to the username. Which, if we've messed that up, we're in much deeper trouble. Okay, so. Just gonna take this slow. L. O. It's hard to say Lor. Nope. E. L. E. I. Spells Lorelei. Alright, now this time, with the correct symbols. Unless I can find them. Nope. 1. Where are you? Nope, wait. Yes. 2. 3. Okay, it hasn't blown up on us yet. Alright, 1932. Alright, so this one goes, that one stays put. This one goes to 47. Goes to 14. 53 also goes to 14. That one stays put on 63. 60 goes to 47. 62 goes to 47. That one stays on 63. This one goes to 14. Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. All right, everybody, hold on to your butts, because if some part of this is wrong, I don't know that the game is going to tell us which part. Oh, we did it. Sigh heard across the, well, at least across the room.
Were you ever thinking it?
I overthought the one specific piece,
Mhm.
but I didn't I didn't riven it, and that's what I was worried I might be doing. Initiating Verity sequence. Ooh, hello. Starbucks? That's probably fine. Oh. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Oh! What's in here now? Okay, that's the same. We still have our coffee. That's important. Oh, we never did call him about the skeleton. That would have been polite.
Is the skeleton mobile?
No, no.
Then it'll be fine.
Hmm. And so we reached the end. The third eye has opened. The computer was the third eye. Well, alright, fair. Before you go, know this. You will encounter 9 truths. You know what they are now. Together they shall form the final truth hidden deep below. It's been a privilege to play with you. Please accept my deepest gratitude. Thank you for everything, Lorelei. Okay. If input equals young woman or old woman, go deeper. Got it. Oh, hey. We're making our way through the maze. I'm just gonna enter the names that we know. Nope. Has it told us what input is requested? It just says input. Okay. How about Lorenzo? We're in the place where his, like, thing was. No. Alright, we'll head back out. We'll go this way. Oh, no, we won't. Okay. So this is the only way forward, huh? How about just Renzo? Nope. Okay. That's right. It's not Renata. Try to just make sure I didn't misspell it. Right, No, oh, okay, it does have a log over on the right there. That's good. False. Okay. Memory input request verity. Verity. You haven't asked me a question. Lorelei Vice? No. You have to go find the question first? So this is the way to the... Nope. And this is the way to... Oh, okay. Can we... Nope. I'm so confused. Oh, wait, here. Nope. Ah! Oh, current year. Okay, got it. So we have to find the person to find the question. Aha! Aha. Now I understand. Current year. We're not just throwing stuff at the wall. Is it 2014? It is 2014. Okay. 2013. Oop. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Nope. We're not ready for this yet. We need to somehow get to that part of the maze. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. We'll go this way. Aha. Nope. Yes. But he goes, man. Well. That's its own commentary, I guess. What's the matter, Jasmine? You don't want to input man? That's probably going to be Renzo then. Hooray! Oh, let's go down. Commentary, yes. Alright. On the block, we need to find us to find the question. There we are. But fiction woman, that's Renata. Okay. Got there. Phosphorus Bridge. Oh no, we're in the prototype. Input fiction year, 1963. Got it. Okay. I don't remember the map of this place. God, all the, like, overlying code is throwing me off. Your music is nice, though. Whoop, no, that wasn't it. Seems like we got the furthest going this way. Nope. Me and my big mouth. Alright, that ain't it. Through this door? Yes, okay. 1963. 1847. As we all know, 1847 was not a real year. Fiction man, that's Lorenzo. Got it. Oh, these are all the maze face dudes fictions. Okay. out from here? Ah! Let me out, please. Can we leave? Yes, we can. Aha. Alright, so then this is low and so. Oh! Everything is normal and fine. Okay, good. Incident year, that's 63, okay. Ugh. Take every turn we get to. That was the incorrect move. Alright. See it all through laser eyes. Okay, alright. 73. Adventurers go left. The stage. Can't get onto the stage this way. There we go. If input equals departed. Departed? Oh, 1962, the year we departed. That makes sense. If we go right from here, what happens? Oh, just right here. Can we go out from here? Nope. So, 1962, the year we left? No. Departed. What else could that mean?
Dead.
I mean, yes, it could mean dead.
Split into parts. Which is also just dead.
We've got... That's right, Jasmine. I mean, Renata fell out the window.
That's a forward recording, also called defenestration.
Like, we found Renzo as the skeleton in the chair. Oh! Alright. Hi, bud. How you doing? Alright, so there's the box. Okay. This is fine. Aha. Oh, I see. Renzo's departed. Who's responsible? I have a theory. Here. when we went to the confessional booth, the only sin that we could confess to move things forward was murder. Not really certain what I'm supposed to be doing with these. Oh, I see. I need to get them in the correct order. Okay. This is good. Is that? Good. Alright, excellent. And then that means you need to go here. Alright, excellent. Alright, so y'all are in the right place. Alright, and then you need to go here. Excellent. I see how it ends now. To you, Lorelei. Yeah, push this motherfucker. He's got a gun. No, not yet. You're afraid, Lorelei. I said. Lorelei, please, play your part. No. I don't have any more lines. Alright, fine. Yes. This is exactly what happens. Cut to black. Now I will fumble in the dark like a madman. Start backing away. You are very afraid. Yeah, because you have a gun. Where are you? It's all black and I can't see you. But I reach out and manage to grab you. I say something like, I see it all through laser eyes. I kind of like the second one. Yes, perfect. And you, what do you do, Lorelei? Now I push you away. Yes! Aw, Rudy. Good dog. Signorina. This is as close to the truth we will ever get. The important thing is that you finally saw it. There are no such things as laser eyes, of course. But that is how it is with the story. Like the tale of a Labrador. Living its life freely from the dog. Always moving. Until one day, it does not.
Would you be my dream protection, screening all the walls of past? A video of my recollections, magic pictures
I'd love to tell you that one day I'll stream normal games, but I don't want to lie to you.
in your mirror movie universe. Your cinema perfection, but you are
I still like this game a lot.
in reverse. Always play back in reverse. There's nowhere. There's nowhere.
Have you tried World of War? I haven't. That name sounds familiar.
This is not how we end. Drifting in the radio waves will meet again.
Oh, yes, I recognize this. Yes. I still haven't tried it, but I do recognize the name. So yeah, we ran long tonight. I wanted to finish this one out. I don't know why I thought I would finish this one like quick. I had clearly forgotten how. Oop, hang on. Why I had forgotten how long the sequence of puzzles at the end was. I had it in my head that it's like you get the puzzle boxes open and then computer and then finale, and it's like no. It's puzzles inside of it's a Matryoshka doll of puzzles, and it sure was. Yeah, I played this one, I'd say like a year ago. I forgot. I don't actually know how much things were randomized because I've genuinely forgot so much of the puzzle content. I did remember heavily the story content because it just stuck with me. It stuck with me so much just from one playthrough of this one, which actually I guess is very. I know I get making comparisons to Signalis. Hopefully that's fairly obvious why now, but yeah, there's. I don't know that I would consider this one as heavy is not the word. Its themes are as heavy, certainly. It's not as violent or as gory. Well, it has violence and gore in it, certainly. 97.2, hell yeah. 70 out of 100 American dollars. And it is definitely, I think, at least as heavy, and I love its conversation specifically about art and art's interaction with the artist, with the audience, with the medium, time. I like this game a lot, and I appreciate y'all putting up with me struggling through puzzles and babbling about it to get through this one. That's it for Stuck in the Puzzle with You season. 2 very long, very in-depth, very, very good, in my opinion, games. Turns out, I think, not having known going in how good of a companion, because I didn't know enough about Riven other than it kicked my ass when I was a kid. This one and Riven, I think, were a very good duo ultimately. I think starting next week, I'm gonna go for shorter games. Um, we'll talk about it more next Monday. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing. I look forward to being stuck in the puzzle with you in the future, regardless of season. Listen, you're right, but not so loud. Um, yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm way over time. I'm babbling at the moment. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Um, I kind of alluded to it in the preamble, that it's been rough, and that's probably so again, without getting into details, because it's not they're not my details to share. Things are probably gonna be a little weird for a bit. So, just forewarning on that front. The schedule might shift up, but tentatively, I plan to be streaming the usual time next Monday. So, look for a kickoff of a new season of I think I'm planning on calling it something lighter. It will be a haha funny joke because it's actually probably going to be a series of short horror games. Haha. Sorry, I didn't think this plan all the way through. Um, but yeah, more on that next Monday, roughly 7 p.m. Eastern time. And be sure to check out the full schedule at schedule.truck.community as usual. Although it should forewarn, there's probably a lot of those streams that may or may not be happening given some other things that are happening at the moment. Consider everything on the schedule, most of the things I should say on the schedule, tentative, but still, a useful thing to keep track of what other folks on the stream team are at least tentatively up to this week. And I think that's everything. Thank you all so much. Um, Listen, I usually say the bit about, take care of yourselves, and if you have any leftover, take care of somebody else. I like to think that I've always meant it, but like, yeah, double so right now. I'm gonna add a little rejoinder, which is hey, get your rest where you can, take breaks when you need. I'm working on it. I'm getting to it. Um, yeah. It's gonna be a long one. We're gonna need our energy. We're gonna need our hope, our laughter, our joy. Don't feel bad if you need to take a little time to get some of that back. That's right. Jasmine knows that. Cats know that, I think, better than most. So, yeah. Recharge when you need to. And then help out where you can. There, that's my bit. That's the note I'm going to end on. Okay, finally calling it a stream. A neat half hour late. Love you guys, and I will hope to see you next time. Good night.